Hello there, and thank you so kindly for tuning to Brown Eyes on this beautiful, amazing, wonderful day. Because remember, so as a man thinketh in his heart, then does he. We are to think upon things that bring us a good report. We are to speak things that are not as though they were already. Welcome, 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 welcome to all of my subscribers, old and new. Thank you for taking the spiritual journey with Brown Eyes. Today we're doing the weekend edition of the Divine Masculine's Energy Check, okay? We know the Divine Masculine has been all over the place, but I think he's heading towards a good spiritual place. He's having to transform. I hope everybody had a lovely Valentine's Day. I hope you got everything that you wanted. Hope you got the attention, the gifts, the high energy, and all those things, okay? So we're pulling on the energy of the Divine Masculine. Universal energy of light and love. Show us the cards we need to see for our highest good, for the collective of the Divine Masculine. And of course, this is a general reading. It is not going to resonate with everyone, just for those who it is intended to, okay? So don't try to make it fit. Don't take it personal. You will find someone who will pull your energy, even if you have to get a personal reading, okay? So we're calling on the energy of the Divine Masculine. So let's pull his past, his present, and his future energy, as I always do. Okay, so second chakra. My glasses on, y'all. I had an amazing time last night, by the way. I hope you guys did too. I mean, I can't wait to go out and have me an amazing time tonight too. You have to live within the moment, okay? So we're going to take his past energy as 36, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. That is his past energy. His current energy is falling under the number 9, which is broken heart. I'm going to find out what that's all about. And for his future energy, we have the number 25, which is number 7, which is deceit. We got the broken heart. And we got the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So we're going to pull on the, clarify these and see why the Divine Masculine has a broken heart in his current energy, okay? So let's clarify broken heart for the Divine Masculine. Why do you have a broken heart? What is this heart? Just had Valentine's Day. Why your heart broken, Divine Masculine? Seem like you're in some type of mental prison. You're stuck. You're stuck. You got the 8 of Swords. You have the Chariot, and that's moving forward victoriously. So that's kind of contradictory. So in your mind, you're stuck, but you're still going to move forward in a way that doesn't make sense. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Remember, we're clarifying his current energy, which is broken heart. Can I get another card for the Divine Masculine's broken heart? And we have this Empress. Okay. So let me clarify these cards here. Because we have the 8 of Swords, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress. So let's clarify this 8 of Swords. Why is this 8 of Swords here for the Divine Masculine? Clarify the 8 of Swords. Six of Swords, so moving towards calmer waters. So clarify the Chariot. You got the Strength card. So are you needing strength to move forward, Divine Masculine? The Wheel of Fortune. Uh-oh, you got the Death card. So something has changed. Something ended in order for something new to begin. Now let's clarify this Empress here. Three of Swords. So it seems like the Divine Masculine was in some type of conflict because he had to move towards calmer waters. But in this process of moving forward victoriously, he needed courage, he needed strength, because we know the divine masculine has been in his head. He's not been very confident and sure based on the things that he has been going through. But something changed in the divine masculine's life. I think a cycle ended. I think the cycle ended with this empress here. Now we know the empress is a stable, pampered, committed woman. Um, she don't really have to do much. She's like the Mother Earth. She brings forth life. She's a nurturer. She's abundant. She she brings life to any project. She's just a absolutely amazing person to have on your team. But for some reason, she's clarifying as the three of swords here. So the divine masculine has a broken heart. So it seems like he had to end something with this empress, but it left him with a broken heart because some cycle changed. He ended it. Something ended in order for something new to begin. But the thing that ended was with this empress, and it left him with a broken heart. And it left, and there's three swords here. So there's three people. So it left him with a broken heart, the empress with a broken heart, and another person with a broken heart. Can I get another card for this empress here? Page of Wands. Something ended because of some playfulness. Someone didn't want to get serious. I think you didn't want to get serious. Or divine masculine, because it's the Page of Wands. It could be someone that the divine masculine was dealing with that was younger. He could be younger. The divine masculine could be younger, and all he wanted to do was just play and didn't want to take life serious. So it brought in this ending here. So I don't know if this empress is your, I believe this empress probably is your divine feminine. You're in a broken heart. You're in the energy of sorrow right now. Instead of being in a romantic energy, you're in an energy of kind of sorrowness right here. So let's go to your past energy, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. And I believe the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, has to do with intuition, um, tapping into your, because that's the number 36. Let me look right quick, y'all. Thank you for stopping by the way. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It's dealing with intimacy and creativity. So in your past, you was having issues, I think, with your creativity in your intimacy, because you know a lot of divine masculine has abandonment issues. They have commitment issues and all those things like that. So I think that energy is carrying over in the divine masculine and is playing out externally because he's not able to hold on to relationships of any kind. Okay. So let's clarify the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, for the divine masculine's energy for his past energy. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. We have the Seven of Cups. We have Temperance. Hey, don't forget to check out my other video, Valentine Romance. I did all of the zodiac signs. So check it out for me. If your video for your zodiac sign resonates with you, please leave me a comment and tell me. I really would appreciate it. I like the interaction. I like for you to talk to me, okay? So just give me a moment. Make moving. Okay. So the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, we have the Seven of Cups and the Temperance. So it seems like you're the divine masculine, this past energy so far needed to balance his thought process because he's just living in la la land. You don't know what's real and what's fake. You got the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands is a, and you have the World. So let me clarify these cards real quick. Seven of Cups. Now we know Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups means a lot of options. But in all of these options, they're not all usable. You know, they're like illusions. It's like you think you got all of this going on, but when you really take the time to really take a sip out of any of those cups, you see what they got in the cups though. You got all these things. What you got? You got a dove, you got grass, you got fire, you got earth, you got the star. I mean, you got all type of illusions because if you look at that, they're kind of mystifying. So I think that the divine masculine was caught up with, he could have a lot of options, but I think he was caught more into the illusions within these options. So let's clarify this Seven of Cups here. It's like he had so much coming at him. He was like in la la land, you know. Clarify Seven of Cups. We have the star. So it's like we know the star represents inspiration. It represents rebirth. It represents healing. So it seems like the divine masculine is trying to heal his emotions based on all of the illusions that he was into because he had the wrong perception of relationships. He needs to heal himself so that his perception is clear. He probably think these options all his life were just to serve his flesh, to serve him fucker, to just to be there to fuck suck him. You know what I'm saying? Just to deal with his carnal needs, but he never probably put a value to those options, you know, because they were illusions in his mind. They were just la la la, just to have fun. But in the process, it broke him down because he's having to heal from it. So the temperance is balancing yourself, but it's also I think temperance is balance, but it's also healing and restoration too, because once you balance something, the healing can begin. So I think the divine masculine is needing to balance himself. He's needing to balance himself and heal himself for real. So let's clarify temperance. Uh-oh. We have the Lovers card. Now we know the Lovers is some type of spiritual twin flame soulmate attachment here because you got that angel. It's like the angel is overseeing the two of them and they're connected. They're not even physically connected, but spiritually they are connected. But he's needing to bring balance, or it seems like he's wanting to bring balance to a lover because we know the lover is someone that you choose to be with. So he's needing to balance something. He's wanting to heal something with the lover of his. And this is the past energy. And the lover probably was part of his option. So let's clarify this Queen of Wands. Why is this Queen of Wands here? Is the Queen of Wands your lover that you're trying to heal things with, divine masculine? Too many cards, y'all. Hold on. We know the Queen of Wands is a very passionate, driven energy. She's single. She's a go-getter. She's passionate. She's also kind of like a play. Well, I'm not gonna say a play girl, but I think she's like a bachelorette energy. She doesn't have any strings attached to her. She's ready, you know. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords. So seem like you either you took a break from this Queen of Wands or you laid it to rest, this relationship. So I assume that this Queen of Wands was your lover that you had to lay to rest. I think you had to lay it to rest. You recovering from it. Can I get another card for this Queen of Wands? Because in your past energy, divine masculine, it has to do with healing yourself based on the options and the choices that you made dealing with love and how you look at love to be. You know, the people are not playthings. People have emotions, and once you hook up with people intimately, spiritually, you're connected. And it's so easy getting involved with people, but it's also hard to detach yourself from that energy. Even if you remove yourself physically, energetically, you can still feel that person, man, and that's hard. So can we get another card for this Queen of Wands here? Because you got temperance with lovers. So it's something dealing with your relationships, that the Devil card. So something was toxic with this Queen of Wands that you had to end it with because it was very toxic to you. But I think that, so it seems like in your past energy, divine masculine, and you have the World card, and I'm going to clarify that too, but based on the cards that you have, It seems like you had this wrong mindset of your relationships and how you should handle your relationships. Um, you had multiple lovers because we had the seven of cups here, and in your all of your options, you became you was full of illusions because you had so many options. You was just messed up in your mind because you had too much going on. Seems like you already had a relationship right here. You had this Queen of Wands. Now, either this Queen of Wands is this lover that, well, see, now these are two different people because right here you got the Temperance. You're trying to balance and heal some type of relationship with a lover of your choice, with some type of twin flame soulmate connection. And then on the other hand, even in your past energy, you had to lay the rest this toxic energy with this Queen of Wands. So these are two different relationships in your past. So quite naturally, you're going to have to heal yourself. And then we have the World card. So let's clarify the World card, because remember, coming up in your current energy, you have a broken heart. And it seems like the reason why you have a broken heart was because you put this Empress in this third party situation here. So this Empress is your lover over here in your past energy. And it seems like the three people that was involved in this connection was the Empress, the Queen of Wands, and you, Divine Masculine. But in your past energy, you're wanting to heal this relationship with your Empress, but this Queen of Wands, you're having to let go because it was a toxic relationship. So let's clarify the World card for the Divine Masculine's past energy. Clarify the World. Now we know the World could be completing the cycle. It could be distance. You guys could be apart from each other based on the geographics of where you live. But the world symbolizes cycles, beginnings and endings. So you have um, you got Temperance here, which is a new beginning. You have the Star, which is healing. You got Temperance and Stars, which is new beginnings and healing. You also have the Four Swords, because that is healing too, because you're having to recover from it. So, and then you have the World card, which is cycles. So it's like in your past energy, the universe was putting you in situations where you're having to see that you're going to have to make some changes in your life. So let's clarify the World card for the Divine Masculine's past energy. Yeah, it's cold out here where I live at. I mean, it's like, well, it's warming up now, but it was like 20 some degrees. But when you on that wine, you kind of warm. I had a good time, and I plan on having a good time too. And I hope you guys do too, because it so raises your energy. It does. So we're clarifying the World card for the Divine Masculine's past energy. Clarify the World. The King of Swords. Can we get another card? So we know the King of Swords is a no nonsense type of person. At least with the Queen of Swords, she'll hear your ass out. But see, the King of Swords is very analytical. He's also like a very good leader in things pertaining to the war. So he uses those. He used the energy of war in handling his everyday situations. So I think the King of Swords knows how to get to the answer, but I think the way he gets to the answer is mind fucking you, because I think he has a way of manipulating you and using words to get in your head to the point where you're gonna come clean with him because he ain't playing with you. All he got to do is maneuver you with his words, and he's gonna come. You're gonna come clean with it. So can we get one more card for the World card? So it's like something ended and you're something ended and you are making you want to let me get one more card, y'all. Okay. Three of Pentacles. So you cut out the teamwork with this World card. The cycle had ended. The cycle ended with the teamwork. The cycle ended with any type of cooperation, with any type of uh it's like your partnership, and you had to totally cut it out. And the way you had to end it was in such a harsh military way, you know what I'm saying? But you did it because it was toxic. You had to cut it out because This was dealing with you emotionally. It was mind fuckery. It was all of the games, all of the addictions, all of the secrets, all of the attachments, all of the codependence things that you were dealing with. You had to really cut it out. So you had to use this King of Swords in order to get it done, because I think that this cycle has been like an up and down situation. You leave, you come back, you leave, you come back, because this person had such a hold on you. This person, and I think you probably had, you both probably had codependency issues towards one another, because you both were in that low vibrational energy. But since the divine masculine is saying that it's fucking with him emotionally, mentally, and everything about it, because he has a broken heart now, then he knew that he had to cut some things. So this is the past energy. He had to cut out this toxic energy in order to see straight. He had to go through all these emotions just to see straight. Now, coming up in your future energy, divine masculine, you have the number 7, deceit. Now, I think that this card represents all of the people that's around the divine masculine. They're full of deceit. They're full of lies. It's just like the crab in the bucket type of thing. If you have been enlightened and you want to do better for your life, you can't be telling all those same people around you who ain't got shit, who ain't shit, who don't want shit. It's like they get to looking at you sideways, like, what the hell is he talking about? You ain't no better than us. So I think the divine masculine has a lot of toxic, negative people around him that don't want him to come out of this. So let's clarify this and see what it's all about, y'all. Clarify deceit for the divine masculine. Deceit. And he could just be I think that that's what it is. I was fixing to say he could be deceitful, because the divine masculine is full of pride and his ego, and he's not talking. He's trying to act like he ain't messed up and he good and he this, and everything in his life is gravy and he the shit and all that. I'm the boss, all that macho bullshit. I think that it could even be that he's trying to put on the front like he good, he got it all together, or he's surrounded by snakes at this time because he has a broken heart. So clarify deceit for the divine masculine. Deceit. We have 2 of Swords. So indecisive, some type of, we got this Death card. We got this Death card. Oh, we're going to take this one too. The Death card. So we have the 2 of Swords and we have the Death card here. Now we know death is transformation at its finest. You can't get more transformation than the Death card, because transformation means dying in order to rebirth, to live again, or to end something in order to start something brand spanking new again. So maybe that's where the divine masculine's head is, because he's indecisive about deceit. He's indecisive about ending something in order to start something. Let's see. Clarify deceit. Ace of Wands. Some passionate new beginning. He wants a passionate new beginning with someone. Knight of Cups. He wants, not only does the divine masculine, his future energy wants a passionate new beginning with someone, but he also wants to offer his cup of love. He's in search of his divine feminine. But it seems like in his head, I think that he's been through so many things. He's indecisive about offering this offering this cup of love and trying to establish this brand new passionate beginning, because of all of the bullshit that he's put the divine feminine in. And now he's realizing that he has been deceitful. I think that's what it is. He's realizing that he has been deceitful to her. So that's why he's in that two of Swords energy, because I think he's realized that he has been deceitful. He has been deceitful, and he's wanting to end the deceitfulness. He's wanting to end the indecisiveness in order to have this brand new passionate beginning. So let's clarify the 2 of Swords. Clarify the 2 of Swords. Clarify the 2 of Swords for the divine masculine. 6 of Wands. Get another card. Eight of Pentacles. So in his indecisiveness, he wants to be, he want to come out of that. He wants to make a decision. He wants to put in the work, and he wants to be victorious. He don't want to be decisive. He don't want to be indecisive. So he think that he know that he has been deceitful he's been deceitful because all along he's been acting like he don't care, but all along he wants to have a brand new passionate beginning with the divine feminine. Is what I see. Clarify, clarify. We got another world card, but I put that back in there. Clarify the death. He wants victory. He wants to put in the work. So he has been deceitful because he hasn't been showing anything, but this is his energy. Clarify death for the divine masculine. Clarify death. We have the Two of Wands. Some type of new goal is on the horizon here. That's why he's having to end this indecisiveness so something new can come in, something new can transform into the divine masculine's life, because he has goals that he wants to achieve, but he wants to achieve them with his divine feminine, I feel, because he has his Ace of Wands here. Yes, he's missing you too, divine feminine. He wants to give you the wand. Of course he do. That world card is, and then you have the world card. So I think in this respect, where these cards, the death card is clarified by the Two of Wands and the world card, I think the divine masculine wants to set out on a new adventure, a new horizon, but he wants to travel with you, divine feminine. I think that that's what he wants to do. He wants to set out on a new objective with you, divine feminine, but he know he's going to have to end some he's going to have to end this negative thought process because his perception has been wrong. Clarify the Ace of Wands for the divine masculine. The Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. You got this Four of Pentacles. He's holding on to this thought. He's holding on to this passion. He's holding on to the thought of this brand new beginning. He's keeping it to himself. See, you can tell he's keeping it to himself because he's holding on to this idea, but he's not saying anything because in his energy, he's indecisive because he know that he's caused a broken heart with you, divine feminine. Can we get another card for the Ace of Wands? But he still want a brand new beginning with you. He had to end some things, and I think that he's healing himself as a result of it, but he's still wanting what he wants. Queen of Cups. He wants this. He has emotions for you, but he wants you because you are emotionally fulfilling to him. And that's what he needs. That's what he desires. So let's clarify this Knight of Cups. He has emotional feelings for you, and he know that you have emotional feelings for him. And he's holding on to that. He's not saying anything, but this is his energy. This is what he wants to do. But he just feel like he didn't deceived you so much, and he didn't play such a game on you, divine feminine, that he's afraid. He don't know what to do. He's thinking about it though. Okay, so this Knight of Cups is, we got the Moon card. So either this Knight of Cups is because he's been dreaming about you, divine feminines. It could be secrets attached to this Knight of Cups. Maybe the secret is that he ended something. Maybe the secret is that he was juggling you and that other person. King of Wands. So the King of Wands, you got the King of Wands. Okay, so that's what it is. He wants to come in here and offer you his love, but in the process, he wants to be real with you about his role and what he has been, because the King of Wands is like a bachelor. He's not committed, just like this Queen of Wands is not a committed person. Now they may play house, but they're not committed because what is holding them together is the passion. They're both wands, and they're both like bachelor and bachelorette. So I think the divine masculine wants to come in and offer his cup of love, but in the process, he wants to let you know what has been going on in his life, all the secrets, all the things that you didn't know about, the things that were hidden from you intentionally, is that he's always been a bachelor. He didn't know nothing else because his perception was off. He didn't know how to give you what he didn't know to give you, So that is your future energy. Now let's pull a possible, let me see. Let me see, can I get you, let me get a romance angel right quick. See what the universe is telling you should do, divine masculine, about your romance life, because this is romance in nature. You got a broken heart at the current time. You wanted to go towards your divine feminine, but you didn't keep it. You've been so shady. You letting that fear keep you. So with this two of swords, it's like a self, it's like you don't wanna acknowledge it. It's like a self-imposed don't see no thing. You don't want to acknowledge what you really have done. And if you really come towards your divine feminine, you're gonna have to come clean with it. You're gonna have to tell her all of the good, the bad, and the ugly of you. I know it's hard, but you did it. And if she's really your divine, she deserves to know the truth, because you had her in this secret energy. You had her in this moon energy for so long. She deserves to know the truth about you and let her decide, which is what you probably should have did when you first met her. But you are healing, so that's a good thing. So, universal energy, can we get some messages for the divine masculine in his romantic life towards his divine? Because he wants to reach out to you, divine feminine. He's too busy judging himself, and he don't like what he see, I think. So see, it says express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. See, he afraid to reach out and give you this, because he know that he has been so deceitful. He probably saying to himself, God damn, if you'd have done me like I did you, I wouldn't fuck with you. Is probably what he's saying. But you're divine. So can we get another card for the divine masculine here? Can we get another card for the divine masculine? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So maybe this is, I don't know. I'm gonna have to clarify that. Let me see what this is about. What are you having to pay attention to? Clarify this, pay attention to the red flags for the divine masculine. Because he needs to express his love, but at the same time, the universe is telling him to pay attention to something. So we're clarifying under deceit what you into, divine masculine. Clarify this, pay attention to the red flags for the divine masculine. This Empress. And you got the Seven of Cups. So was this pay attention to the red flags? Is it cautioning you to take note of your Empress? Does your Empress have options now? Because a lot of these divine feminines stop, pull back their energy. I'm not gonna say they don't still have emotions for you, but they're not they're not as invested as they were. Yeah, they're gonna check out what the readings say, but as far as their energy, they pull back. Can I get some more energy? The Sun. Okay, so it's like, I think perhaps your divine probably has pulled away. Maybe she's dating now. She's probably not just sitting around waiting on you to get your shit together, but she still is connected to you because you still have the Sun card. You have healing, you have abundance, you have illumination, you have hope. So it's like, even though the universe telling you pay attention to the red flags, is telling you, to every action there is a reaction. You can't expect for someone to just take your dirt like that all the time. So where's my other cards? Let me pull a couple of cards right here, right quick, y'all. Get as much information as I can before I end this live. We're gonna see. Work your light. What kind of messages, what kind of advice do we have for the divine masculine? Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, and transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Keep deep healing. So your healing, divine masculine, is going to take time. It's probably scary, but it's what's needed if you want to get your divine feminine, okay? So let me pull your possible outcome, and then we're going to wrap it up, y'all. I think the divine masculine is so afraid of what he's going to find whenever he do reach out to his divine feminine, because he know he hasn't been investing. He don't know what she's doing, and maybe he's been watching her. He feel like she got options. She got people want to be with her. Of course she do. You wanted her one time or another, divine masculine. So I think that that's kind of a shock to his ego to find out that his divine feminine is, she may be spiritually still connected to you, but she's not just sitting around twirling her thumbs while you out here fucking everything. I'm just saying, goddamn. Patience and planning is what the universe is telling you to do, because at the present time you're discontent and you're full of boredom. But in order for you to achieve your success, you're going to have to move forward positively. That is your possible outcome, because the divine masculine, he has a broken heart, because you remember this is his current energy. He's dealing with a broken heart here. But his possible outcome is patience and planning. So you're going to have to see it out. You can't just rush in half cocked. You got to be prepared to lay it all out on the table. Because at this present time, he's discontented. He's bored. He's bored where he at. He tired. He tired of all them options, and they still around. It's up to him to pay them attention or not, but they're around. In order for you to move positively forward, divine masculine, you're gonna have to patiently plan. You're gonna have to plan, but you're gonna have to be patient, because this took time. You can't. I mean, it takes time. Anything worth having, it takes time. So this has been your weekend edition for the Divine Masculine's Energy Read. I hope this video resonates with you. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, and share my videos. Helps Brown Eyes grow. I don't know, YouTube is on some bullshit because my videos ain't getting the views. My minutes keep leaving. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to keep on keeping on and make it do what it do, because I am a soldier. But I thank you to all of my subscribers who have decided to take this spiritual journey with me. And remember, so as a man thinketh in his heart, then so is he. We are to think about things that bring us a good report. We are to speak things that are not as though they were already. Thank you so kindly for tuning in to Brown Eyes, and I will talk to you another time. Bye.